Lawrence Edward Page, or better known as Larry Page, is an American computer and internet entrepreneur, but best known as the co-founder of Google. Page was Chief Executive Officer of Google from 1997 until 2001, and in 2011 to 2015 went on to be the CEO of Alphabet Inc., a company created to deliver major advancements as Google's parent company. Page has made great advances throughout his years in Google and has changed the way he led the company. Born on 26 March 1973, Page was born into a family with quite the brains. His father was a computer science professor at Michigan State University, and his mother was an instructor in computer programming at Lyman's Briggs College at the same institution. Because of this, it fostered creativity and invention in him. He holds a Bachelor of Science in Computer Engineering from the University of Michigan, with honors and Masters of Science in Computer Science from Stanford University. Page also played instruments and studied music composition while growing up, which inspired his impatience and obsession with speed computing. He said, "If you think about it, from a music point of view, if you're a percussionist, you hit something, it got to happen in milliseconds, fraction of a second." In 1998, Page and Sergey Brin incorporated Google Inc. in a garage in Menlo Park with funds from faculty members, family and friends. Their mission was to organize the world's information and make it universally accessible and useful. In 1999, Page experimented with smaller servers so Google could fit more into each square meter of the third-party warehouses the company rented for their service. This eventually led to the search engine that ran much faster than Google's competitor at the time. The two bros eventually moved to a bigger place, of course, and slowly the company grew from 2 employees to millions. On August 2015, Page stepped down from being the CEO of Google to be the CEO of Alphabet Inc., leaving his spot to Sundar Pichai.
He remains an Alphabet board member, employee, and controlling shareholder. Page declared a new zero tolerance for fighting policy that contrasted with this approach during the early days of Google, when he would use his harsh and intense arguments with Brin as an exemplar for senior management. Page had changed his thinking during his time away from the CEO role, as he eventually concluded that ambitious goals require a harmonious team dynamic. As part of Page's collaborative rejuvenation process, Google's products and applications were consolidated and underwent an aesthetic overhaul. Larry Page tries his best to avoid an autocratic way of leading Google, as he insists on being involved in hiring new employees and continues to seek thousands of brilliant graduates to join Google's team. He is open for any insight or crazy ideas from his employees, because those are the ideas that could really change the world. Since Larry is an introvert, he is more likely to hear and include other people's creative ideas. Introverts are said to be the best leaders for proactive employees. To have a more active management approach at Google, Larry strives to work quickly and encourages faster decisions to be made. To make this possible, Larry asked the staff to give him 60-word updates or pitches on their current projects so he can constantly be involved but also be efficient.
Google early management followed these 5 tenets. 1. Don't delegate. Do everything you can yourself to make things go faster. 2. Don't get in the way if you're not adding value. Let people do the work, talk to each other while you go do something else. 3. Don't be a bureaucrat. 4. Ideas are more important than age. Just because someone is junior doesn't mean they don't deserve respect and cooperation. And finally, 5. The worst thing you can do is stopping someone from doing something by saying no, period. If you say no, you have to help them find a better way to get it done. Because of Larry's strong leadership skills, there are people that are committing to a few more years to the company because of their beliefs in Larry.